to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today I'm doing a general random reading, so I don't have any questions, but I already have like some of the cards picked out. I'm gonna use my before tarot and after tarot. I'm just using one card from each, and then I'm gonna do like 5 cards from like a present tarot deck to see what's happening. Like pretty much to say like what you didn't know beforehand, what's gonna happen after, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna clarify. And then we have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternal, completion, union. Right, so these two came out together. We have vanity. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attribute. There we go. That encourage others to grow. And then we have evaluation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Should we use like you're committing to yourself, to loving yourself? And then we have action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Next, we have the before tarot with the Seven of Wands. So normally, in the present Seven of Wands, where you're like having to defend yourself and like fight off people, stuff like that, it's like right after or right before it, before they start attacking you, stuff like that, where everybody's all fine and cool with you. Um, so it was like right now, might be okay with how you are, but once you start changing and trying to grow to get like to become a better version of yourself, it might ruffle some feathers. So now we have the Seven of Cups. This could be confusion, or not knowing which option to choose. And then we have the Magician, which is all about like creativity, wish, manifestation. Um, but you have to have like the materials in order to do it. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak, betrayal, harsh truth, a hard truth. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is like self-sabotage, short-sighted thinking, not picking and choosing your battles wisely. Also the Magician, because with the Infinity, it could be like karmic debt. And then we have the Mother of Wands, Queen of Wands. And sometimes, there's a snake here, okay, in the animal deck. She's very... No, snakes are represented like to be like evil or like envious, jealousy and stuff like that. Where the Queen of Wands, she's like very superficial. She tells you what she wants you to know, not the actual truth, right? So you probably thought that they were your friends, like I said before, and then in the normal Seven of Wands, you're defending yourself. So they're confusing you, thinking that they want what's best for you and stuff like that, but it's all like an ego and facade. It's short-sighted, and it's gonna hurt you and break your heart. with the Magician here. Like, it's... Because the Seven of Cups could also mean, like, all the glitters in the world is not gold. So you probably thought... And then the Queen of Wands, she always goes for, like, flashy things, trying to go for greener pastures. And sometimes somebody's grass is greener because it's just simply fake. The Magician can normally, from time to time, be like a trickster card. So, all this is given just tricks and illusions, right? That will end up hurting you. You find out that their grass is greener because it's fake. So we have clarifying the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles. But he has status, wealth, business, oriented, okay, and reputation. Can't say the word. Status, okay. His name means something or stuff like that. He has wealth. And next we have the Moon. So there's some secrets that's being hidden, or some, illusions being created. Or because there's money involved, like I said before, they go into somebody that has money and wealth and stuff like that, the shiny object. And sometimes, like I said before, it's just shiny because the grass is fake. It's fake grass. Right? So, creates an illusion that it's real when it's not. That, everything is not as it seems. Then, underneath that is the Knight of Wands. And then normally he's Knight of Wands, get called the player a lot, but he takes brave, impulsive actions onto things. He, have to build up the confidence and stuff like that to move on and get those actions and move forward. And then in this Seven of Cups, like, one of the cups clearly stands out. And then we also have the Moon here. We have the Moon and the Sun. So it's like you can clearly see, like, one of the cups stands out, even, like, through the illusions or whatever. Like, so you could see that something is off, pretty much. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Which could, in your head, overthinking, anxiety, stress, not able to sleep. Oh, shit, with the Magician. Because something's being kept away. Something's being deceptive. The infinity sign, again. See, they trying to distract you. Point their finger here so you don't see, that they're, like, the trick. Or the illusion. It's just like pretty much, an illusion is like it's a trick on your eyes. And then we have the Eight of Wands. It's like a very quick trick, like poof of smoke. Things transfer, like, very quickly, very smoothly, that you don't really see it coming, in a way. Unless you know what you're looking for. But the Magician, that's why they can't tell you the tricks. If they tell you the trick, you know how it works. So it won't work. They ruin the magic, the illusion of it. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go back to doing it this way. Alright, so we have the Page of Pentacles, which is normally like a student, right? You're learning a bunch of knowledge and stuff like that. So you learn that it's a trick, or you become aware that it's a trick, and you're worried or you're stressed out and stuff like that, and heartbroken and betrayal, or feel betrayed that they played this trick or this illusion from you. They withhold information from you, but they really did it out of status, or they You know, they did it out of status and money. It was superficial. So it's just like it didn't. It will hurt, yes, don't get me wrong. You feel betrayed, yes, but it's better to know that you don't have to be stuck with this person and continue giving to this person and living with this person that's gonna not give back to you, hurt you, or sabotage you in any way, shape, or form. You don't have to keep doing it. You can break free from it. And then we have, oh, the Knight of Wands came back. You see through their tricks and their illusions. You see that they are a player, right? With the Queen of Cups. And you start loving yourself and realizing the importance of self-love and caring for yourself and not just taking people at their words. You need words and actions. They gotta like back up their actions and their words and stuff like that. But also you just with the Queen of Cups, because she holds the Ace of Cups and she gives the full cup and receives the full cup. She can love herself, love others. She's very caring, spiritual, nurturing, kind, creative, and stuff like that. You're learning to love yourself and move away from those people that's trying to use you for status or money or anything like that. That trying to trick you or sabotage you, bring you down, degrade you. Alright, we have the Five of Pentacles. With another five. So five is all about, it's temporary. It's like a challenge, it's a change, transit. So that short-sighted thinking and like leading, like following other people out in the cold. Or if you're out in the cold right now, it could be because you were strict and believed into somebody else and willingly follow them out in the cold. And that's what's short-sighted, because you didn't think for yourself. You took, you allowed somebody to charm you. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens from time to time. It's okay. Not just you. And let's see what else comes in. Then we have the Tower, right? Things come crashing down suddenly. And, you're able to get help or seek help. Because those secrets that they was hiding, the Tower will definitely, like, bring those out, illuminates. We also have the Moon here. Like, it illuminates, you will find things out. You will find out the sabotage, the betrayal. And we have the people here falling. So it's like a fall from grace kind of thing that's happening. But the Tower has to happen in order for the star to happen. Like a shift, a change has to happen. An ego death, wherever it is. You can no longer be a certain way anymore. Because the star is all about being your true authentic self. So there's, the Queen of Wands and holding back and lying to people and betraying people and being short-sighted, that this can lead you but so far. That has to come to an end and stop. And at the bottom of the deck we have the World. Like I said before, that cycle has to come to an end. You can't keep doing that. Awesome. You have to realize there's certain people that's out there that's gonna try to lie, trick, and manipulate you. They're not gonna tell you the full truth. So you have to pretty much read in between the lines. And so you don't commit to something that is made on a faulty foundation. This is gonna later come crashing down. And then we have the Queen of Cups again with the Queen of Swords. So it could be actually have love for you, care for you in some way, shape, or form, but the way that they're showing it to you is very manipulative and deceptive and very short-sighted. It's like it's giving off like the secret animosity kind of thing, right? Rather than just simply actually fully supporting you, they see you as some form of competition. Then we have the Emperor, right? Wanting controlling in some way, shape, or form. Possessive? I don't. It's something. It's something weird that I don't like. It's just, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest knight, but he's very reliable. Um, but it's also stubborn. Moves very slowly. Out of like, especially if it's the Emperor, they feel like they know. Where was the Queen of Cups? Clarifying. Damn. But with the Emperor here, right? And the Knight of Wands, they could be moving very slowly and slow to give their feelings or, out of status. Even though they probably love you, they won't tell you that or show it to you. And it could be a lot of love here that they're suppressing and keeping back and, trying to play it off. And now with this Tower, they might not even have a way to get back in, be, out for good. And then we have the Eight of Swords, right? You're no longer stuck in your mind or in your head about this person. You're freeing yourself from this mental mind trap and overthinking. You're no longer thinking or stressing out about this person. You're moving on. And then we have Amara the Mihai. It's Hawaiian and I know I said it wrong. I apologize. So we have Aloha Healing. Now, y'all can be like, aloha means hello and goodbye. Well, hello, welcome. Healing. It needs to come, okay? That's why the Tower is here. So the healing can start. You can start all over from a fresh foundation. Because this had to come crashing down because it was not stable. It wasn't a stable, sturdy foundation. And then we have Mildew Fairy cleanup time. You see what I said? It was not stable nor firm. And then we have a beautiful little worm. Take time for yourself. And then we also have Butterfly in Bloom, or Butterfly in Gloom, sorry. After sadness, happiness, and hope returns. The star card is hope. Supposed to represent hope. After the Tower is the star, which is a wish and a manifestation. After sadness, Tower. You clean it up. You take some time for yourself. You realize that you don't have to continue giving to this person. Or you see through their tricks and their illusions and you free yourself. And no longer follow people out in the cold or letting people lead you astray. Betraying yourself, saying yes to things that you actually want to say no to. Letting what other people think or say about you live in your head rent free. You're freeing yourself from that. And then we have the Mermaid of Immersion, complete commitment. And committing to yourself and getting better for you, like you, not for anybody else. I'm gonna use this stuff to see if there's anything else that when it comes out. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, which is all about like holding back, feeling insecure or inadequate in some way, shape, or form. Right? With that sadness, you're time to clean it up and welcome healing and heal that. Because the magician, he has to have confidence and be able to know that he can do the trick. And if he can't, then it makes no point for him to go out on the stage to do the trick and stuff like that, because then it's not going to work, because he doesn't feel confident in himself to be able to do it. It's all about your self-esteem and your self-worth. um if there's any insecurities and stuff like that, it's time to heal those, address them, fix it up, clean it up, so you don't continue to let it sabotage you, affect you in any way, shape, or form. Looking for it outside of yourself and letting people lead you astray and being thinking short-sighted that you don't have what it takes already within you. Then we have the Two of Cups. Like I said before, like committing to friendships or to a person because you're looking for validation outside of yourself, and rather than giving it to yourself, you feel like they can give you something that you can't give yourself, when that's not true. You can give it to yourself. You can validate yourself. You can trust yourself. You can tell yourself the truth. You can. And then we have the King of Wands. Right? We have the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Just telling you what they want to hear. Trying to control the truth. And very short-sighted. Very short-sighted. And that's to sabotage the connection. Because they holding back the truth. And that sabotages the connection. Right? Because they feel inadequate, or they feel like they're lacking something in some way, shape, or form. Or you feel like you're lacking something in some way, shape, or form, and looking it for outside of yourself, where you can actually give it to yourself. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then she doesn't really need anybody or need anything for anything, or want any. But everything she wants, she can get for herself. She can, work for it. She have no problem working for it to get it for herself and stuff like that. So, if we have welcome healing you, healing those insecurities and those things that made you feel inadequate, and those shame and those guilt, you releasing them, and to feel more stable and grounded in yourself, and not allowing the stuff to live in your head rent free, like I said before. And then underneath the Queen of Pentacles, I looked, is the sun, and the sun illuminates all, right? And is the happiest card in the deck. After sadness, happiness, right? You feel more stable and grounded in yourself. You start taking care of yourself and realize that you can, do whatever you set your mind to, that you don't need anybody else to validate you or tell you where to go, how to be, stuff like that. You take control of your own life. But yeah, that's all that I'm seeing for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.